welcome to episode 12, the last in this tour, and I'll show you around the room because it's a very nice room. This is the Grand Hotel Palais. And even gave us a little balcony. Just looks out. It's a very nice view of the church there. We're in Covadonga, which is a sort of a pilgrimage stop on the Camino de Santiago, and that particular church is significant for the Roman Catholic faith. I'm not a Roman Catholic, but I appreciate other faiths, so that's why I showed you it. So today, where are we going? We are going to Santander to get the ferry, and it's only going to be about 88 miles. From here, we're going to do the Picos de Europa road, so I'll show you a bit of that, maybe get the drone up as well. Just have a look at the wonderful vistas that you get around that area, and then we're on a little fast road into Santander, picking up the ferry and sailing at 2 o'clock. And that'll be the last. So it's a bit of a sad day, really. It's been a nice tour. Once we're on the ferry, we've got about 24-hour crossing into Portsmouth and then home. It's only 24 hours going back for some reason, and 36 coming out. But I was told this because the Spanish don't open up the harbour until about 8 o'clock. Ferry port. That could be right. So join us on the ride, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, so we're on the road for the final ride. So is Covadonga worth visiting? Well, for an overnight, there's not much to do. If you're a faithful Roman Catholic, definitely come along. If not, then I would suggest it's a bit style over substance. As far as the hotel was concerned, it's very nice, very ornate, but no Wi-Fi because they've got a problem. It's in the mountains. Not that that's a major issue, but it might be for some. Have a good book with you, my advice. Not many places to eat outside of the hotel, so we had dinner in the hotel. And I think the whole cost of dinner plus the room was 168, and that's in pounds. So the room actually was £100, which wasn't bad. It was quite a nice room. The problem is, it's like anywhere when you get out, and we found that finding a hotel room is a bit of a premium around here, so you might have to be a little bit further out. But it was just a stop to give us that last 88 miles, so we weren't doing a long ride. You may prefer to do a longer ride during the day if you're going to get to the ferry by 2 o'clock, but we didn't want to miss anything. Plus the fact we can take our time. It's only a couple of hours riding, 2 or 3 hours riding, a few stops, and then on the ferry. Weather today is about 16.5 C, and a bit gloomy, but not too bad. So as far as petrol's concerned, I've got 4 bars, and Anne's got half a tank, so it should be alright. Bit of a splash and dash before we get on the ferry, I would imagine, and that'll get us home. So it looks like the start of the Picos. You can see up ahead the cloud just sitting on the top of the mountain. Quite spectacular, really. And that cloud's going to sit there for a while. There's no wind. It's very calm, isn't it, today? Well, I'm afraid I've got some sad news. My little DJI SE drone is no more. I did stop, put the drone up, and I lost the signal in the mountains. Bless it, never did find it. It's either fallen out the sky or it's still floating around until the battery runs out. But hey, wasn't too bad. I think it was getting on for 3 years old, but we were having a few problems with it, especially with signal loss, and it was the old style controller, the black one. And I was kept meaning to myself, I must update this, but I didn't really get round to doing it, and unfortunately it took its own course. So my little drone is no more. It's either fallen out the sky now and the battery's run out, or it fell out, and that was the reason why I lost the signal, which is a shame really, but there you go. Some things happen, and there is always an inherent risk with drones that they do fall out the sky. But I did get my money's worth out of it. So I'm now obviously looking in the drone market. So I think I'll still stick with DJI. They are quite good, but there won't be any rush to get one. But there you go. So that's the sad news. But the good news is the sun's come out. And look where we are. Yeah, it's pretty stunning, isn't it? And a lot of bikers out today. Well, it is a Sunday, so there's I mean, if you weren't that far away and you met up with your mates and come out for a ride, where better else than have a little run round the Picos de Europa. Only got about 61 miles to go. I'm not sure, some of that is on the autovia, so that's going to be pretty boring. And then run into the terminal area. I don't know if you remember from episode 1, the terminal was quite, or episode 2 I think it was, the terminal was quite huge. It took us a good 20 minutes to get out. So we will be there a little bit earlier than anticipated, but better earlier than late, that's for sure, especially when you're talking about ferries. No other way back. So while we're riding through this wonderful scenery, I'm going to think about the week, the couple of weeks I've been riding around, and kind of do a review for the highlights. So there are so many, of course, not to mention the great roads in northern Spain and also in southern Portugal. So I think Anne and I were talking about hotels, and they've all been actually quite good. We can do the best you can when you do the research with hotels when you're on tour, and you can Google Map and you can go through all the reviews, although reviews aren't necessarily reflective, are they? Because one person's opinion of a hotel is not going to be the same. But generally, if someone's had, oh, it's great, hotel staff are lovely, food's okay, and you get 8 out of 10, then you're going to go for it, aren't you? Because there'll only be 2 moaners in the group. So that's what we tend to do. We'll look at that and think, oh yeah, that's okay. We also look for parking, secure parking for the bikes, because you don't want to leave them out on the streets. It's not being precious, it's being sensible, because theft all over Europe happens. You can't always leave a bike, even if it's locked up. If someone wants it, they're going to grab it. So we always try and maintain that. And Anne's done all the research. She's done really well with all the hotels. Yeah, so I don't think there's been a bad one. Highlights of the good ones, I would suggest, would Morveo was really nice. Do you agree, Anne? Yeah, so Morveo was lovely because it was in that sort of walled citadel, and it was, I think that was the Dom Don Pedro the First. Oh, sorry, Don Manuel Hotel, El Don Manuel Hotel, which is really nice. Yeah, yeah, but I mean it was secure, the parking, although it was outside the hotel, it was secure in the sense it was within that walled city, wasn't it? And you'd only ever want to go there if it was during the day, and at night, and people don't go in there anyway. So that was a really good one. And also the one Evora in Evora was quite good, which was marked as a 2-star, and that was the Move, wasn't it? Yeah, so amazing hotel, it's really lovely. Yeah, parking was in a garage which was next to the hotel, and then you were literally 5 minutes walk from the centre of Evora, and that's called the Move, which there was a link in the episode, and I think that those two really sort of stood out, but they were all good. So like I say, I'll put all the links are all in the episodes. Certain roads really sort of shone. I think yesterday's ride was one of the best. The ride was absolutely stunning, and the road with big sweeping bends. So that was a highlight really, and it was a nice end to it all. A body of water up ahead. Don't know if we're running parallel to a massive river. Okay. Yeah. Lots of Porsches. Sunday meet. Oh, there you go. Bit of canoeing going on. I notice you can do a lot of that sort of adventure. There must be rapids along here as well. There's plenty of adventure stuff you can do on the river. See the sea. Yeah. Well, I can see the cranes, so I just assume that the sea's it's a bit porty, isn't it? Place Santander, isn't it? That's our little ferry. May well be. Yeah, Santander, isn't it? Come on, fella. Just follow the signs. Don't take long to get on, does it? There we go. A lot of bikers. Nice to see. Do like to travel the British, don't we? I suppose it's the whole point of getting off the island, isn't it? Are we going up? Oh. If you can hear me on the wind. So I thought we'd end the tour now and say goodbye. Nan's next to me. Say goodbye. And hopefully you've enjoyed all the episodes. Fun to make, and next tour won't be for a while. Well, I might be going away in September, so I'll do a little video of that as well. But apart from that, we're going to enjoy the sail home in the sun, and then we're going to ride back home from Portsmouth, and that'll be it. So until the next time, speak to you soon.